Oh, I need my water. Shoot, where's my water? Oh, it's out there. Okay. I think, yes, my water's out there. I had grand plans to record outside because it's absolutely beautiful outside, but one, it was windy, and two, it was so bright that I could not even see, as in the light was shining so much on the camera and in my face that I would have been talking to you like this the entire time. Okay, hi. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time. My name is Skank Cocaine, and you've reached my channel all about knitting and life and being an older woman and navigating the waters. I'm having a hot flash right now, actually, as we speak. I live here in Blacksburg, Virginia with my husband of 17 years. My two children, who he is the father of. My son is 16, my daughter is 12. They're adorable. We have a great time together. Anywho, well, welcome back. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about some stuff I've been doing. I've been actually pretty productive. I've been knitting a lot. So I want to kind of show you what I've got. I don't have any finished objects. Just working on a bunch of stuff. So let's dive into something that I am particularly excited about. And that is that I have been working, and I'm going to try not to bang the table because it just moved the camera. Sorry. In my Tanny Casey bag, I have been working on this, and I am nearing completion. Can you guess what it is? Pressed flower shawl. I'm in the middle of a row, which is classic crap. I didn't get my nails manicured either, so sorry, but here it is. I have now started to work on the final chart, which is the trim, which you start like doubling up on the flowers. So if you see, I've started you see there's now, they're coming more frequently, and I'm going to do that for a bit more. We'll see. I am actually playing Yarn Chicken. I have this much left, which feels kind of like maybe 20 grams, possibly, maybe a little more of the succulent colorway. And I have this much of my iris colorway left, which isn't very much. So this is all I have left to finish this. But if I have to break into anything, I do have some minis of these. And so I'm probably going to double up on the minis and finish if I need to do that. Now, why am I running out of yarn? Because I've been selling kits for these. Lots of you have bought kits, which I really appreciate. Thank you. And I continue to make those kits for people. The reason is I think I did one more row of flowers that I wasn't supposed to do. So I have 11 flowers here, and I'm supposed to only have 10. So I went way more than I would have, way further than I would have gone. I would have had plenty. So the kits are correct to make the normal size. I can't wait for this. I still believe that this will have been the prettiest thing that I have ever made besides my Hitafude. I'm very proud of that, which my friend Karen, Pretty Poppy, stole after Rhinebeck. I let her wear it to Rhinebeck. If you saw Christy Glasses tell me about your Rhinebeck sweater, she said, "Can I have it?" And I said, "I guess. Am I ever going to see it again?" And she said, "Of course," which meant no.
And my friend behind you, Karen, Pretty Poppy, Karen has a make too. What did you make? This is the Hanafuda sweater.
Hit-a-Foo Day.
Actually, Gina made it for me, and this is out of Kismet.
So Karen, am I ever going to see that again? She doesn't watch this, by the way. Okay, what else am I working on? This is another very exciting thing. This is in my, what is this? Hide and Hammer bag. I've used this as a purse just to go out to dinner. I love it. Guess what's in this? Don't look up. Huh? How awesome is this? So awesome. I am using the free pattern that's on Ravelry. Again, I will link it below in the description box. And I'm using my Royal Decay in 3 colors. So I've got Posh, Nutmeg, this is the best color, and I love these 2 colors together. And then Jet. Jet is somewhere. Jet is not in my bag. Well, it's the black. Where is my black? It's not in here. Shoot. Huh. That's not good. It's somewhere around here. Well, oh. Somebody's knocking on my door. Let me go see what's going on. I had locked the door and I had locked Dave out. So, okay, back to this. I modified the pattern, as in I did a roll neck there, as you can see. And how else did I modify the pattern? That's all I did to modify the pattern. I'm doing helical knitting for the body so that I don't have any dividing lines between the hand-dyed yarn, because that's what happens. And yeah, this is pretty fabulous. I love this, actually. Royal Decay. You're locking Buddy in here with me?
Come on.
Yeah, get him out of here. Buddy, come on. We went for a 4-mile run, by the way, this morning. Oh, and he jumped in like the creeks around downtown. No, he had fun, but I don't know how clean they are, but yeah, all of Blacksburg downtown has these creeks that run through it. I guess there's a lot of rats that live down there. I don't know, but Buddy likes to jump in them, so that's what we did today. Let's see. I used a US 4 for, the ribbing, and I'm knitting the whole thing on a US 5. Okay, that's pretty much all I can tell you. It's fun, it's easy. There is 3 color work. At some point you're using 3 colors in 1 row. Not my favorite. Didn't love that. I had to, because I normally hold 1 color in my right hand and 1 color in my left when I'm doing color work. And I couldn't do that. I had 2 in my right hand and 1 in my left sometimes, and I don't understand color dominance either. Like if you change what hand you're doing the chart, like what hand the strands are in, it changes color dominance. I still don't really understand that. So if anyone really understands that, could you tell me in the comment section, like why that matters? Because I don't, like, to me, if you're doing a graph and one of the squares is black and the one next to it is nutmeg, whether you knit with it in your left hand or your right hand, if it's black, it's black. If it's, so I don't get it. So if anyone can explain that to me, that would be great. Okay, I need to be organized here. So next, I am doing, and this is the only bag that will fit this project. And this is my homespun house cozy throw, comfy cozy throw. I don't know what it's called, but it's beautiful. I'm in the middle of a row again. So I'm going to do all 25 colors from her Advent that I got last Christmas. And this is what I have left. This one's all messed up because, oh no, it's because I'm using it right now. This color. But then I have these colors left. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably just randomly pick them up and just throw them in. Scrumptious. And I'm using a cone of my Luxe fingering for, you know, the one color that you tie in, that, you know. So I'm loving this. Thank you, Molly. This is a very, very relaxing zen. Not portable, but you know, when it's cold, because it's still cold here, you know, I'm laying there watching my Righteous Gemstones. And, oh, I didn't say what bag this is. I bought a Burberry diaper bag when I had Marcella, and this is what it came in. So this is the perfect bag for this project. Okay, socks. These I put down, this is mustache yarn. These I put down for a while, and when I say while, I mean like years, because I couldn't find the yarn. I couldn't find it. It was somewhere that I couldn't find. And if you can tell, this one has a ladder, and this one doesn't, but I've learned my lesson on ladders. You just do the 9-inch or 12-inch circulars, and then you won't have them. And I have this really fun little speckle yarn. But I found the yarn, so now I can continue on. I think I had 2 balls of this, but I really have lost one. So I'm going to have to do one, finish up one foot and toe, not toe, just the foot. I'm going to use a contrasting yarn for the toes, but finish this up. This one is almost ready for the toes on that one. So I'm getting close to having another pair of socks. My plans are I'm going to do another pair of striped patterns, but I'm going to do a red heel, toes, and cuffs with this one. That's what that's called. And I have this ready to go. This is, and I have to figure this out. I think I'm going to have to split this in 2, is what I'm going to have to do. Oh, sorry, I'm itchy. I'm going to have to split this one in 2. But this is coloring book yarns. And I think this is Ice King. Is that his name? From Adventure Time. Ice King's, this is coloring book. And so I have to split this into 2 cakes because I have figured out how to not have second sock syndrome. I can't do 2 at a time on Magic Loop, but I can do 2 simultaneously. You know, I can't say simultaneous. Well, I sort of said it. I can't, hang on. I can't do, I don't, yeah. I cannot do magic loop, but anyway, I got rid of second sock syndrome if I work on my socks at the same time simultaneously. So I have my next set of 2. These are 12-inch. I believe these are zeros, US 0. And I'm going to do these socks. So I'm going to do these, but I'm going to finish the other ones first. So that's just, this is just planning. This is in my Pleister bag that came in my backpack that I got from her. I think I'm going to buy all the Pleister bags. I think I'm obsessed with them now. Okay, so more knitting plans. I'm going to knit. I have Pearl Soho's linen quill in worsted. I'm gonna make something like a no frills, or does no frills use worsted? Some very simple top down raglan, really simple, with like a balloon sleeve. I want to wear that with like some really nice black dress pants or white pants, but really simple. Probably going to do a folded collar now, no matter what. Either that, or I might do a long twisted rib and do a turtleneck. I'm not sure on that, but I have 7 skeins of this, so that's what I'm going to do with this. I have one already caked up. I just have to decide which simple, like, do I want to do a flax or no frills? Okay. In the dye studio, I have been really working hard, and I have been making a lot of kits and yarn, a lot in stock right now that you can just go and get. I'll show you, like for instance, oh, there it is. Okay. So if you've been following me for a while and you have seen this sweater, and I still just haven't tucked all my ends in, but I am loving this. Just throw on over, it's kind of like what people doing with the ranunculuses, you know, these very open, like size 10 needles, fingering weight on a size 10. These, I love these actually. So I'm going to make a bunch more of these. I think this took 1 skein, or maybe a little bit of a second one, but I have kits for these. You can go and pick how many you want. This is peach pie colorway. And you can go and you can make one of these literally in a few days. So you can go get some of that. So I have this in stock. You know what else I have in stock? I have bean and olive kits. For kids. Using my Donegal Luxe DK, and this is my special, and I really don't make the special anymore because it's just way too labor intensive. It just takes forever to dye, so I do it occasionally, but you know, I've been talking about the special for a long time, but I'll make them occasionally, and so I did make some, and they're the most charming little girl sweater. I have them in stock now. I have Guthrie Kits using my Coastline colorway and my Seashells colorway. This is like such a fabulous color combination, especially for spring and summer. It is so, so pretty. I love this. The Guthrie by Boylan Networks, Caitlin Hunter. I've got kits of this right now. So you can get your summer sweater on. Get it on. What other plans do I have? I made this. This was by Amy. Yeah, this is the Whitmore. That's right. Amy Loudon. Is it Amy Loudon? The Whitmore Little Tailoress. So I made this sweater. It's really pretty, but I did it in cheap acrylic yarn, and I have no idea why I did that. It was just a temporary lapse in judgment. I typically, sometimes I'll go to these big box stores and I'll pick up the yarn and I'll be just enchanted by the fact that it's 30% off today, and it's or 2 for 1, so 50% off. And I'm so enchanted that I was like, I can make a sweater for $9. But then I make the sweater, and then every time I put it on, I burst into flames. As in, it's just, I'm not an acrylic person. I'm just not. I feel it. It doesn't feel good. And I loved this sweater. I love the look of this sweater, but I want it to be in my yarn. So I'm going to dye up my jet colorway, just solid black. There's slight variance in it, tonality. It's not like a commercially dyed black yarn, but it's really dark, and I'm going to do this in black, and I'm going to be a lot happier. This is, I'm probably going to give away to a friend. I don't know. It feels weird giving away a sweater that I also didn't dye the yarn either. That feels weird. What to do? All right. Oh, I forgot one more kit I have. I have Felix cardigans and pullover kits. This is my DK tweed again with my Surrey, and we made kits for the Felix, which is awesome and great and perfect. If you haven't made a Felix pullover or cardigan, you need to. It's a staple in our wardrobes. Okay. All right. I'm going to do something with this too. I have these in stock also. This is a baby grand in the iconic colorway. I have to knit just a basic cardigan in this. Just a really basic cardigan. I'm going to say long. Like I might use the Jenny cardigan pattern, but not do like by Andrea Mowry, but not do the pattern on the body, and just do the cardigan with the beautiful shawl collar and everything, and use this. This is 1,600 yards, so this is all I need. Again, what's great about this is all obviously dyed in one pot, so there's no need to alternate skeins. There's no need to weave in more than 2 ends. It's just, it's perfect. It's perfect. So go get yourself one. Okay. I have at least one in stock. I might only have one in stock, but anyway, so I'm going to cast on for this tonight. So that's it. That's all I have to show you. So now we're going to do live stuff. I need to talk to you about the last podcast because I felt really weird about, so appreciative to everyone that took the time. And if you haven't watched my previous podcast, I talk about, having a problem with aging. Just really starting to see my face aging, and I'm 5 years out of menopause. And so there's a lot of, you know, the neck and the face and the jowls or whatever. Wrinkles I don't care about. It's more just like sagging. But I talked a lot about that, and so many of you were so nice about it and left these absolutely works of art comments, like long drawn out amazing comments. And I just want to thank everyone that took the time to write these beautiful responses under that video. I read every single one. Most of them made me burst into tears or put a smile on my face. I think a lot of people enjoyed reading those, and it really made me, think, first of all, if this is the worst of my problems, that I have what happened to my neck and I have some jowls compared to what everyone else in the world potentially is dealing with. And I don't know. It just made the discussion seem so frivolous and stupid and entitled. And I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm not thinking about how I can stay, oh, I'm not beautiful, I'm not hot anymore, blah, 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 blah. I'm not hot anymore. Who cares? Who cares? Okay? I'm not out dating. Maybe I will be someday if I outlive Dave. But if I do start dating someone, that person's going to be in their 70s and 80s. It's not like I'm going to... First of all, I can't date anybody younger than me. I don't want to be the old woman. I want to be the young one. I want to be the young one. So if that means I have to date an 80-year-old, then I have to date an 80-year-old. And most men my age probably don't even want to date my age anyway. If they don't have to, then maybe they don't feel like they want. Thank you for taking the time to think about the things I talked about in this really lovely, introspective way. I'm not probably going to get a facelift. I would rather spend my money on travels with my children. I would rather spend my money on experiences as opposed to things. Yeah. But I don't know. It's not like I think about it all the time. I just was thinking about it at that day, and so I thought it was interesting discussion to talk about, but wasn't really that. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it is not important, and I'm fully aware of that. So, what am I watching? I'm watching, obviously, The Righteous Gemstones, which is hilarious. I'm watching Severance, which is directed by Ben Stiller. Severance is fantastic. I love it so much. I don't even want to tell you what it's about because then it'll ruin the first 15 minutes of the show. But it is a fascinating concept, and everybody needs to go and watch Severance, and then we can talk about it more. I want to talk about it. It's an interesting concept. Anyway, in terms of what I'm reading, I'm still reading the book that I was reading last time, Court of Thorns and Roses. I remembered at that time. I'm still reading that. I don't have a lot of time to read. I just assume watch shows and knit after I'm done with work during the day. So anything exciting coming up? That's it for live stuff. I just hope everyone out there is doing okay, and check in with me. The comment section below. Tell me how you're doing, what you're knitting, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to check back in with you this month. I'm not going to let a whole month go by. So, okay. Hope y'all are doing good. Take care. Bye now. Bye.